Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Y'all ready for this?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump it up,
Finds it to 25, breaks a couple of tackles. Headlock, go. He could go all the way.
Hey you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA. It's fun to stay in the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys.
Let's get ready to rumble!
pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Aggressive, be aggressive.
Simply and fuego.
Yeah. You feel it, baby?
What's up, team? How we doing? Here we go. It is a new year. Hopefully everyone had a great new year. 2024, here we go. Cat's still scaring me, jumping from the boxing rig down to... It's like he wants to just pounce on that Nintendo 64 machine so hard. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. I am seeing GCT forming another trend line, so I do want to throw that out there. We could maybe get a short on this during lunch hours. Round 2 it would be for me on GCT, as you saw earlier, that gorgeous trend line crack earlier. Right here was entry for, mine was 2011, that's where I got filled. It was a pretty good entry, closed and open candle there as I was waiting for the 3-minute time frame for the trend line crack, then through VWAP was all, or $20 less, if I could talk correctly. And I saw a little bit was once old resistance, could be support there, and came down, bounced off of it a little bit, but it didn't last too long, baby. And that sucker went right on down to target zone, which my target zone was 1920 to 1940, and I got it. And man, I need to start going long off of my freaking scale out area, because every time I'm finding these bounce plays, and that's exactly where I would have found a bounce play back in the day. Son of a gun, me. And look at this, within not only a 10-minute trade down, look how gorgeous that was. 10, 12 minutes. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. Look at this. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12 back up. Like, damn it. Same amount of time would have just been about as money. Anywho, back over team, this 2010 mark, 2020 mark that we shorted earlier, that could lead to a nice pop to 2030, 2040, 2050. So GCT is on watch. Earlier today, Pole was on watch. Look at it just travel back down through these levels. I think it's about done for the day, in my opinion. Too large of a float is NGM. I don't think it's ever going to do too much anyway. Then we get to some lower float plays, not doing too much. SNES could possibly be the one. What was the one guy? I forgot the one you were watching in Dex Lobby Team. That's the other one to keep on watching Small Cap World as well. Maybe CDIO. I forgot CDIO is another one that was as a decent mover and some good volume today. That's got to get back over 350. When it gets over 350, he's got room to run. So put the crack up. No meat for speed, I'm anti. DRUGG, I need my body. Help me. The Funky Bunch helps me to make... What's up, Doc? I mean, McFly. This guy's so cool. Yeah. Can you feel it, baby? I can too. All right. He's like in my lap. What's up, Sam? J Webb, Cousin Greg, Trader J, Cal, Lake Shay, Cousin Greg. Hopefully you guys had a great New Year. Had some a good weekend. Had a lot of sports on. Of course, a lot of college football in the games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it with the ringer last night. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the weekend. Let's see here. Plays as far as, of course, I just came in. Hold on a sec here, team. Hold on a sec here. My hands look like I just... McFly, I do need to brush you out a little more, don't I? Don't even think about it, mister. I love you, but man, I just got it out of my hands. Let's see, I know you'd be killing it. I was like, well, just one trade today. So that was just me to trade. So like, I wasn't looking, I was getting to my large cap plays, what I was about to get into next. I haven't looked at large cap plays at all today. But I'd say, I just came in and chat like I did last week on Tuesday thinking maybe we'll find a play, or I'll find a play. And I didn't see anything at first. Didn't find anything at first. LBPH, that was it. Thank you, Cal. LBPH was the play that he was looking at. I'm not a fan of that type of movement. That's great. Now, this in pre-market's nice, but as soon as the opening bell rings and this is the kind of movement we get in the first 10, 15 minutes, I'll immediately probably tell you, yeah, it's going to be pretty ugly. Now, if we can get back over 20 and hold, 3-minute candlestick confirmation, especially over high of day, LBPH, let me know about that one then. As that one could be a really good mover, LBPH, if it gets over 20 and holds 20. Over 20 holds 20, then we've got room over that 20-50 mark, and I think that could then take off. But those, yes, hey, there you go. I forgot your yeah. And of course, we got Jay Webb and a couple others in chat that are, Bama fans. Pretty not so good performance by them, They couldn't pull it off in the end there. I thought they'd play a little bit better. They didn't play that good. I figured Michigan would play about like Michigan did. I figured Bama would play a little better, honestly. So it kind of hurts no SEC, in the final. But hey, now I was rooting for Washington last night. I was not going for Texas. I was going for Washington. So, but I'm not going to get into that game. But the end of it, and with the refs, and then even the refs this weekend, or whenever it was the Saturday games, I want to say it was, because they did Monday Night Football on Saturday and the Troy Aikman thing and Joe Buck, and then they had their guy cut. But the Lions players, and one of them was Dan Skipper, was a former Razorback, didn't check in, but you see him actually go over, and the analysts were calling out. I'm like, and even about guy that created the Frank Broyles Award, which is a major award, is a top assistant award in college football that's handed out to the Battle of the Boot, the Battle Line Trophy. He's come up with a lot of great stuff for college football. Even he's like, he can even tell us sometimes, going like, man, it's both ways. NFL is already looking fishy as can be, with more and more betting involved in these refs. And then college football is not much better, unfortunately, anymore. It's kind of taken a back seat. And anyway, and just the next year with the playoffs and how they reseeded it, and how I'm just like, I'm just glad us older folks got to actually watch sports when it meant something and they actually cared about it, and there weren't all these weird little, they just played, anyway. But yeah, it's just not what it used to be. So it hurts because I used to love sports. That's why we got stocks though, baby. Tesla crack. Yeah, Tesla was choppy. Let's get to these large cap plays. SPY, watch for his overall movement back up. It's kind of got this, I will say this, nice little trend line, right? Look at the beautiful trend line. Watch for a trend line crack possibility on the SPY. So let's get to some of these large cap plays. Look at this. That's what I wanted to bring up though before we forgot about it. SPY. Don't you forget about that guy. SPY. Nice trend line here. Watch for trend line crack now. Here we go, team. Could be happening now. Nice trend line on it. So watch for the trend line crack here on the SBY for all you traders. We are getting GCT team here as well. GCT is on high watch. So GCT here, team. Trend line crack for all you trend line shorters out there. I've already missed entry on it. Dang it. That was because I still had availability there. Damn it. So GCT, there goes some money there in lunch hours, team. I missed this trade, but GCT, that's exactly what you're looking for. I would have had to jump in already. I know we're not getting a 3-minute candlestick confirmed, but I would have said anything under 1980, you got to jump in for that short. Nice trend line crack, and we're getting it right now on the SPY. So I'm going to go back to the SPY here real quickly. See if we can get overall more movement down. So SPY, since the trend line's in here, we can really see it. See if we actually lower shadow on it or go down more. GCT, this team is going to see 1950. If we, right now, we got a little bit of a spread going on like usual, like earlier with GCT. But GCT here, team, back under that VWAP area, which we're right at it, but under that VWAP, in my opinion, we're going to see 1950. 1950 should be coming back, should be coming up, I would imagine. Trend line crack on the SPY, though. This is if you're looking for a lunch trade right now. I think Meta, we've got these nice trend lines built in, it looks like here, team. Meta, trend line crack. Tesla, already with the trend line crack there. So there's a nice trend line crack on Tesla. NVDA, a little bit of that trend line. It's not as perfect, but there is that little kind of like the Archie-ish look, as I always talk about. And back under the VWAP in 480 here, we could look for a short on NVDA just because there's some good pullback zone. I mean, a lot of these have good pullback zone in them. Let's just be honest here. So I'm going to pull up NVDA. Can't touch this. I would go with Friday's expiration date, 477.50 or 480 puts, whichever one you'd want to do, team, whichever one you would want to do. Watch back under that 480 mark, though, team. Back under 480 here, and that VWAP should get more of that pullback on NVDA. J-Web. Washington did, but, I mean, it was just one of those things where you're like, it's almost like, why didn't, so it was, point being, the Washington could have just been taking these. Why? I don't know why they were running the ball. They're just trying to run the clock down for Texas to take their timeouts. Why would you run the football and risk a fumble? In the process, they didn't do that, but they did injure their running back, their star running back. I'm like, why aren't they just taking knees and now the coach just injured the running? Like, this is really weird. So then there's a timeout because there's an injured running back on the field now. And that leaves, because they have to call timeout for the running back, 20, 30 extra, and instead of taking a knee that they could have, now it leaves Texas like 40s, 30th, whatever seconds. Oh, you better believe, though, somehow Texas, down 6, by the way, not a full 7, goes all the way down the field. They don't score. Anyway, it was just like, it was just one of those things. And then, like, when after Washington won, it was just almost like they knew they were going to win. There wasn't any, like, crazy celebration. It was almost like it was almost like it just was so WWE to me that they had done that 47 times this week. I was just like, this was really weird. They weren't even celebrating like they should have. What's up, Renard? How you doing? I went out third quarter. Why would you run a quarterback straight up? Let's see, J-Web. I was kind of back and forth with the game. My wife, because I had it back in the bedroom. She was watching something in the living room. She was watching something. She got addicted to it, some documentary thing. I was like, all right, I'll let you finish this. And so I walked back and forth. I probably didn't put it on the living room until about the fourth quarter, I want to say. That's why I try to remind her all the time. You know how awesome you got it? Any other guy right now, you're in the bedroom, and I'm right here watching my game on the 85-inch. Oh, NVDA still not there yet. We're bouncing off that area. So we're getting small little reversals right now. Waiting on that trade if we're going to get it. Small trend line crack, but then right back on up. Small trend line crack, but right back on up. Would say, too, overall, I'm going to readjust the trend line. When that VWAP is running out to the right, I know we're up at that upper VWAP band for the SPY, but it does seem like it just wants to stay up a little bit longer before I think we do get a pullback in the SPY, in my opinion. But I just think we're going to stay up a little bit longer before that pullback actually comes. LBPH trying to break now. LBPH. Yep, needs to get over 20. Needs to get over El Señor de los Traders. Needs to get over 20 and needs to get over 50 or 2150. So over 20 and 2150. It's got a candlestick confirm over 21st. That's the huge thing. We don't have a 3-minute candle that actually closed and opened over 20, so we've got to see what that does first. It also needs to hold this trend line. If it does not, I guarantee you'll see a pullback. Because he's wearing a I guess BLPH is a girl. BLPH, she's wearing a raspberry beret. You know, she does what she wants to do. But that's what I would be looking for LBPH. Tesla bottom. Sorry, Lack. Sorry. Tesla bottom. The trend line crack here. Probably 248. I mean, we are getting reversals back up on some of these plays. So, you know, that's kind of what makes me believe that we're not going to get too much more of a pullback. Although I am watching NVDA still under that 480 and VWAP area. For a move down to 479.35. We crack that. We could see a pullback down to 478.50. I would say under 248. 248 definitely takes some. 248 definitely takes some. And under that, this is a nice, good area where you would want to 100% take most of it. It's right at 247. Nice whole round number. You bounced there once, but also twice earlier because you came up, rejected, came down, and held this right at 247 and pushed your way up to essentially back up to, and eventually, new high of day in market right off of that area. That's some bullish movement. You know, it's letting you know it's a very significant area, especially when you come back down and bounce off of it again. That is going to be a major pivot point for today. What's up, Fencer? How you doing? Yeah, like, sorry, boss. Sometimes I'll miss him. And I think I love her. I lost my voice too on Saturday until I'm barely recovering from it. And I have no idea why. Honestly, for the most part, just talking a lot, you know. Wasn't anything that I really got into as in game-wise. But I was like, whoops, Saturday morning, I couldn't hardly even... Like, ah! I was like trying to get... The dogs were outside, were barking. I was like, ah! I couldn't even get up. I was like, what's going on with my voice? So now we know what's going on across the board here. We got Tesla in the the pullback zone down to 248, under 248. Watch for a pullback to 247. Meta here, team, under that VWAP and 244.50. Watch for more pullback down to potentially 243.85, 244, and then down to 242.85. NVDA, watching for that VWAP to 480 crack. Down through that, down to somewhere to 479, 479.30-ish area. If we crack that, this will have good room down to 477.60. So it's kind of your picking here, right here overall. What you're looking for. GCT looking like it could hit 1950 any moment now. That trend line cracked from just a few minutes ago. Like I should say, here it comes. I'm telling you, there's your 1950 coming up. Under 1950, GCT is going to come down some more. It's just really low in volume right now. It had higher consistency of some pops here and there earlier. I would take it under 1950 if volume was higher. I'm just going to step away from it right now. I do like Tesla a lot as well. Tesla here, team, under 248. Watching for that pullback down to 247. So Tesla, watch for a pullback here down through 248. Let's see, dude, I'm old. Oh, that's crazy, Fencer. I stayed up, actually. I was up back-to-back nights for the first time, past midnight, into the next day for the first time, and I can't tell you how long, Fenster. So New Year's Eve, I stayed up, and literally I forgot who had it on. Oh, it was the Nashville one, because it was one that coordinated with us. Nashville had a New Year's Eve party. I forgot what channel it was on, like what network had it. Freaking rang in the New Year. What was the song beforehand? You know, they always have someone playing. They rang in the New Year afterward. The last song going in the New Year, Leonard Skinner and Freebird. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was glued. It was a big rock icon for me growing up, especially if you're in the South. Love Freebird. They actually, unfortunately, had a crazy plane crash back in the 70s when right after they got popular in Louisiana. They were heading down to, I think, LSU, actually, if I'm not mistaken, for a concert. So not far from here anyways, where they passed away. But yeah, man, I could not believe it. I was like, you got to be kidding me, Skinner? I was already up. Somehow I stayed up that late, and so I rang it in the New Year. And then last night, last night, I was up watching the Texas Washington game, because that was on essentially until midnight, which was awesome. Matthew McConaughey there at the end, he was rooting on Texas, and not on. And then I remember everyone was giving, because he was holding up touchdown sign the whole entire play before the play even started, because there was one last. Oh, that was the other thing too. The other thing, Jay Webb, besides them in the injury and they got extra time. I literally called it, and I texted my friend. So there was one play right before the very last play. He got sacked or something along. I forgot what happened. And I was like, watch, they're going to somehow say there's 1 second left. Literally after the time went off, please put 1 second back on the clock. I was like, if Texas wins this game, anyway, it was ridiculous. But point being, the whole last play, Matthew McConaughey just holding up the touchdown, just was hoping and waiting for it. I was like, And he's like, we'll get them. They're getting there. But now that's what sucks. He knew this was his one chance, probably in my opinion too, or at least a good chance. He about to come into the SEC big boys and girls. He's not going to be having any seasons like he had this year hardly anymore. We're facing LSU every year, facing Alabama every year. I think, I don't know as many teams they'll face. I would imagine they face them pretty much every year. You're going to get more all these teams now. You won't be able to face every team anymore in your own division. Maybe they'll do that. They'll still play, and they'll only play maybe 1 or 2 East teams. But aren't they going to eventually just go to unison SEC where there's no East or West? I don't know. I'll hate that. I like having the East and West. Let's see here. Rush, Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Rush. Great football weekend, PJ. Yep, it was good stuff. It was good games. Give it that for sure. Hey, did you catch anything this morning, Blue Chips? No, Rush wasn't doing morning voice alert. Said that all last week. Actually said that for the last 2 weeks. The morning after Christmas and the morning after New Year, I would be coming in just chilling. I just want to relax and not even try to trade. Didn't trade this morning at the opening bell. Would have been nice because I would have probably gotten super, I would imagine, banked on one of these crazy crash plays. But I did still come in and make money, which was awesome, which was GCT. That's what I was just talking about earlier right here. I came in literally around like 9:30ish, somewhere in here to 9, somewhere through here is where I came in because there was a trend line I saw. And it pushed up and then came back down. Luckily, I stayed around long enough. Got the trend line crack. Entry was 2011 for me. And then I said goal was 1920, 1940. And, I mean, came in and then boom. Right on down she came. It was perfect. That's why if you were, look at this team, I told you, there's your next trend line crack. Right on down. More money. Mo money. Put your lines in and trade them. So if you just find your patterns and trends and can trade them, you can trade it any time of the day. Now, again, more volume the better. That's what I always say. So that's why it's usually best 100% to trade in the first hour and a half of the day. Maybe 2 hours at most where I got out of my trade, right? Because then you can tell volume just dies off. It's a little bit more erratic. And this was straight down movement, not straight down right here. Now it's still down. This was straight down. Good volume. That's why I stopped trading Fargo Live for lunch. That done in 1 second is bad for bad. Let's see. Price action was definitely clean on Google and Meta. Yep. Oh, yeah. You got some good ones. I mean, I can't even imagine NVDA, too. That was the biggest dumper, in my opinion, just dollar-wise today. Going from the 490s all the way down to the 470s, in the first half hour. Holy bonkers. That is a, almost $20 pullback. That's nuts. That was nuts, my friend. So, yeah, those were the best movers. AMD was pretty good as well. I don't think you mentioned that one, but AMD was pretty good as well at the opening bell. That was a pretty good dumper. Deck said starting to crack that trend line. So Deck said, I remember I just kind of in both lobbies always have him pull it up. Said Deck said starting to crack that trend line. It truly is. Mr. Anderson, Happy New Year's to you as well, boss. Yes, hopefully you had a great Christmas. And every one of you haven't been around. Or if I didn't tell you. Hopefully you guys had a great Merry Christmas, safe travels, and good holiday season of the new year. Really nothing. The only main thing for me is the house. I'm just ready to get it. Start getting the build on. Waiting to hear back. I'm going to text him here in just a few minutes, actually, and say, hey, well, when are we, is the draft getting done? So hopefully the blueprint is pretty much about done. It's just going to be the rendering of everything else, like the outside, anyway, the inside and kind of what it'll look like just for the most part. I need to get a hold of the safe people that make tornado safes just to make sure they do that 8x12, which I'm pretty sure they do. But yeah, man, that's the only thing for me. I was like, what was this Christmas? Just nothing, just chilled. Nothing for us for the most part. Avery took off the last week. Usually we go to Colorado. So guys are lucky. I know Ivana said how much she was missing me. If you're around, like you're lucky, Ivana. No trips for me this year. Usually every year I'm in Colorado, either this week or last week. So either last week you'd miss me or this week you're missing me. This year, no trips. But yeah, this time last year I went live for lunch commentary. Yeah, it was lunch commentary, which I shouldn't have even done. I can't even. Then my ass tried to drive, which I did. I could only make it so far. Didn't have it set up. I was like, all right, kind of Griswold it and was going to see how far I could drive. Which I made it pretty good because, of course, this time of the year it gets dark. We were doing because we went to Colorado. It was either go through Oklahoma or go through Kansas. And my, it just is because I could just haul balls and just do, and I was Googling it. I was like, man, it's going to be, Kansas is just the quicker way. And so I forgot where we were in Kansas. I was like, oh man, it's starting to hit me. It's like, there's just nothing to look at. It just blackout. You see the stars, and it's just, you just get into this infinity of just like tunnel vision almost, but it's a huge tunnel, and it just, it starts wearing on your brain and your eyes. I don't see how you truckers, cavemen, any of you guys out there that truck at night, I don't know how you can do it. I guess you get used to it. Oh, good golly, though. But my ass shouldn't have went live. I should have just woke up and left. My dumb ass. Well, I'm gonna, I got that. I'm gonna do everything, Gene. I mean, like an idiot, instead of just chill. And I'm starting to try to get that as I get older. Like, bro, you are not 20 anymore. Just don't do it. Anyway, made it to Colorado the next day, and that was the goal, was to make it there the next day. We just, it's funny. It's like, why did I even go live that day? I should just enjoy the day. Took off. Anyway, but we were on our way to Colorado a year ago today. Headed to the mountains. Man, love going out to Colorado. Took 10 dogs too, by the way. We took 10 dogs. 10 dogs. What the was I thinking? Josh, just take 3, 4. What? Took 10. I don't know what I was doing. I was on a mission last year. It was the Griswold, man. Is that your new Rari on the IG story? Rush. Well, that's the one I've been looking at since last summer, boss. So, yeah, right here. I'll show you guys. I mean, of course, the one that's, this guy right here. So, yeah, I've been looking at it since last summer. I just find these. I'm never like I just getting these random, almost like how we found the house. Like literally our house. It wasn't like I was, we're trying to find the house or wanted the house. One day I went up to go see the general manager there at the Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram place that I get my Jeeps from. And he was like, man, we're closing, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that's right. You're closing, man. That's so badass. Congratulations. And he's like, oh man, you got to come out and see the place, blah, blah, blah. You're going to love it. You should build out there. And I'm like, well, I'm just at first kind of taking it lightheartedly. And then he's like, no, and then I'm like, so come on out. And so then I went out there, and everyone gets 3 acres. It was perfect, right? And so that was the same thing with this summer. I was just looking. I always wanted a blue Ferrari, or a blue car. I didn't think really a blue Ferrari. I didn't know what color Ferrari I wanted. And I saw that color, and I saw that interior, dude. And I was like, oh my good God, with that tan. I was like, sign me up. Where can I just sign me up right now? I'll give you, what do you want from me? I'll give you my birth certificate, my driver's license. You can keep this watch. You can keep 4 dogs. I'll give you 4 or 5. How many dogs you want? I'll let you keep them. It's collateral. What you want is collateral. I'll give you, can I sew back on a pinky after a few months? It's like I need the house to get built first, because I could not house literally that where I live now, nor would I, honestly. Because the house we live at now has this weird anyway. And I was like, nope, no way, waiting, patience. Let's see here. I literally stepped away as you stated you were up 2 nights in a row. Dude, you crazy. I wait until 40 hits. I am 39. Does it just hit different all of a sudden, Finster? I am 39 though, bro. I was like, I turned 40. I turned 40 this year, team. I turned 40 this year. So that's kind of like the goal, which is really weird. But just cool. I'll be like, hey, I know you're getting old, dude, and I know, which I hate. I really do hate. Like, I don't feel like I'm 40, or I don't feel like I look 40. Now, maybe when I'm bearded up, kind of the grays are showing. I don't have any gray up top, but I feel like when I'm shaved and clean shaved, I still get carded from time to time, But regardless, I'll be like, hey, I can. When my 40th birthday hits on October the 12th this year, my wife's birthday is the 11th. Anniversary is the day after the 13th, so we have 3 days of awesomeness. We're going to be at our new house, fully built. I can go do a cannonball last day of pool season. We'll call it last day of pool season every year my birthday. So I can just go jump in and go do a cannonball on my birthday. Go cannonball, Anyway. And then that Rari will be in my garage, and I'm like, all right, I know you're 40 and all, bro, but let's look what we've done. I know you just got the house built, but bro, which is funny, Deck did the same thing. No lie, Deck did the same thing, and it's not like those goals of Deck in the end. It's just like, whoa, that's what Deck, when Deck got his house he lives in now in PA, like his first kind of like, I don't think it's his forever home, because I'm building this one, I'm designing. This is our forever home. This is this is where we're gonna forever stay for sure. I'm gonna love it, no matter how much I make. Then we can get a house in Colorado or whatever down the line. Anywho. He when he moved in that house, he had a Ferrari. I think he got the Ferrari right after. It's gonna be so crazy. It's gonna be just like Deck. So when Deck got that house in PA, it's why he's got all those Ferrari pictures with that in the house. You'll always see. I'm like, damn, it's crazy how that happens, man. I look crazy. I'm just like, this is crazy. Oh man. Let's see, we'll definitely follow you this year. Just getting my fun set up. Mr. Anderson, bring it, baby boy. Dude, today was your last morning off. People depend on you. That's Ivana. Yeah, hey, you get it, Ivana? Even 10 days enough is enough with me. Let's see, car business, you're considered a lamb chop. Let's see, that's so funny. I love it though. Is that because of a Lambo? Is that pun on that, Monkey Trades? I've never heard of that lamb chop. That is hilarious though. Let's see, Finster, thoughts on LBP? LBPH has to get over 20, has to get over 2150, boss. So has to get over 20 and has to get over 2150. If you get over those two prices, then we're rolling. Until then, not even going to see the volume, right? Very low volume. That's all she wrote for LBPH right now. That is your story. Trend line's cracked, still didn't get much volume. So, you know, I think as long as we hold, in my opinion, 1635, there's still some sort of chance that this could go parabolic. Now, we got a lot of good moves last week. True. Looks like we had one here pre-market. True. Nothing in market. So, last week we were getting them in market beside pre-market. We have yet to see that, in my opinion, it seems like today. We'll see if we get it. Let's see, Flowjack. Oh, you know, just, let's see. I know you're on. Okay, gotcha. I got you. Happy New Year. What's up, Flowjack? Finster, yeah, minute changes. It's a weird deal. Finster, I'm not even gonna think about it. It is not changing for me. Only thing it's changing is just getting older. You know, as far as like right now, I've had this pinched nerve for like 2 weeks. I have no idea where it came from, and it's annoying. So that stuff's definitely been happening. It's all right though. I have a herniated disc. Not an issue with it. Not an issue with my herniated disc. Some people have back issues, and I have a herniated disc, and I can yoga with the best of them. Renard, yeah, right. That's how we're feeling now, Renard, literally. Let's see, I got into Tesla, put out the break of 247 this AM for a little. Nice, Flow Jack. No shorts. I'm not going to short it. My short was GCT. I've already made money for the day. I will not be touching anything else for the rest of the day. Shorts on it would probably be, in my opinion, would have been the trend line crack, but look at the trend line. That was a nice trend. That is a nice trend. That's a nice trend with low volume. Provided with like no short. Maybe candlestick confirming the 3-minute time frame under 18. We'll get that pull back down to the VWAP, boss. That's what I'd be looking for. And of course, under the VWAP, the VWAP. Not that it's been too significant a lot of the time with a lot of tickers, but this one it shows support, resistance, support again. Plus, it's just even flat out there. You know, that's where I'd say if that VWAP crack, then you could get it would appear maybe you would get more of a short there. You know, this is just one of those plays I don't touch. When the volume's erratic, the movement's erratic, I don't like touching it. I'm no touchy for you. No, because you come in and don't care, just want what they want, and you hammer them. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I love it, yes. Let's see, Finster got it. Cool brush. But yeah, DJ Monkey against me. That's how I am with my cars, though. I love my cars. I mean, I want a Porsche. That's what sucks. You know, I got to make a lot of money. Although I've got to, you know, I'm sure I'll cap it off. But man, it's not looking good with 4 already. You know, I'm at 4 already here, and it's just beginning to. But yeah, I have to cap. But you know, maybe one day I'm making millions. I would love to be that point where I'm making at least 6 figures once a month. A day, so one day a month I make 6 figures. I mean, it would be nice, you know, just 5 figures on a daily. So, you know, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 15, sometimes it's 17. No, 54 day. Okay, I lost 7 today. Okay, I lost 4. Okay, then I just made 50. Then I made 80. Then I made 20. You know, then I lost 3. Then I lost 25. Then I made 154. You know, so up on the year or up on that month alone, you're already up like just astronomical. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's. Then I could just be walking in and be like, okay, let me get that X3M competition with the brand new. I mean, cause of course, I'm not that either. I don't like going to the dealership and getting them like, you know, that are sitting there. I want mine all custom done. I want every little thing. I want mine like, you know, just perfect the way I want it. Individualized, you know. I'm sure I don't know if you've seen my Thanos Jeep though. Well, I say mine, it's my wife's. She'd be like, your Jeep. AK, when you wait for candlestick confirmation, do you wait for a whole candle to open and close above the level, or you just wait for one to open above the level? I think that's the same, honestly, in my opinion, boss. If you haven't seen this, here, go watch this. This breaks it down perfectly, my friend, and anyone else. If you've never seen my candlestick confirmation video, this is it. I use a 1 minute for small caps and 3 minute for large caps. Candlestick Instant confirmation lesson. Go watch this team. This is perfect. Thoughts on MNT trades? Let's see, NVDA. Oh, NVDA, I really wanted this earlier under 480. It would have probably given me, in my opinion, a good pullback like we got the bounce. We're just pushing above the channel level right now, boss. So 482.50, that was the top of that channel level we're pushing above. It's got resistance right around 483 to 483.50. Over that, then we've got room up to about 485 or so. That's about it for now. You just broke that channel. You want to stay above that channel. So old resistance needs to be support at 482.40ish or so. 482.40 needs to be support right now. MN. You appreciate it. Yeah, Rush. So 1 minute for small cap, boss, and 3 minute for large cap. So earlier with GCR, GCT real quickly. GCT, I'll get to this one. Or GCT, not CGT. For this one earlier, my trend line was right there. That was perfect. It's almost the same angle as the other one. So see how I waited because it's that mid cap. It's a little bit lower volume. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for 3 minute candles to confirm and see what I get. And I got a good entry here, which was awesome at 2011. So the first candle to close and open. So you see we closed outside of it and opened outside of it. So that was the first candle to close and open. Your first two candles to close and open outside the trend. That's your entry. So you can zoom in here and see you close and open very cleanly outside that trend. Now, you want that every time. Now, are you going to get that every time? Nah, maybe not. That perfect right outside the trend, but that's what you're looking for right there because you get a good entry. The Brabus GT, there's a mean machine. I do like him, but no, I'm a Beamer guy. Definitely a BMW guy for sure. I mean, there's so many nice cars out there. If there was anything I ever got Mercedes-wise, my wife, and I like them too because they do look like Jeeps, would be what is it? The G63, right? The G-Wagon, essentially. That's what I would be getting. My wife wants, I would get an AMG for sure. And that's the only Mercedes I would get would be the G-Wagon. Those things are pretty. They look good. They sound good. I mean, you can't go wrong with any German-made vehicle, in my opinion. You got Audi, you got Porsche. You got a lot of good German-made vehicles out there. Beamer's just always been my favorite. I've always been obsessed. They always the M performance brakes. I'm sure you've seen them. They stand out. And to me they have prettier wheels, and those brakes have always been better than anything AMG's ever done. You've always seen that M on that big ass brake caliper. Oh man, I've always wanted that. So, and the wheels have always been prettier to me. The M series wheels have just been. Whew. Then the headlights for the halos for a while. The halos. Oh my god. Their headlights are always sexier. BMW is just a sexier overall vehicle. That's just me. From across the board, too. From like their cars to their SUVs. BMW just makes... Especially their M and their M competition. And for the price you pay, too. It's nuts. You can get a M3 competition. Maybe 5 or 10K into it, maybe. And you're running... 0 to 62 flats, if not. I've seen very little work done to some M3 competitions. So you're talking about a car that costs under 100K that's running 9 second quarter miles. That's insane. That is insane. You got to go pay, usually a quarter mil. Well, obviously a quarter mil. Sometimes, if not more, for that. But yes, G63, those are all. But yes, you can't go wrong. Like Porsche and all the ones they have. Like I said, the AM, then go all up to what Mercedes makes and that Maybach series. I wouldn't mind a Maybach. You know what I'm saying? I know that's Cush's level. Cush all up in that Maybach level. I gotta go fast. I'm in a hurry to get things done. I want to fly. I like to go fast. I'm Ricky Bobby. I like to go fast. But there's just so many good ones out there. I love it. Like I said, there's so many good ones out there, my man. Yeah, GTO for sure. Oh yeah, like I said, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. There's so many. Like I said, I'd love to throw it back to the Supras. Skyline. One of those. I'm a big Fast and Furious guy, and to hear those turbos, like, love to build a car one day. Always wanted that. I kind of have my 10-second car now in a way. Right here in the X3M comp. It's close. It's got the twin turbo and yada 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 yada. It's kind of like I had it custom built. Heated seats, it's kind of cool if you think about it. But I really want one of those, and I don't know which one I'd do. I still have to figure out which car, but then that's the thing. Then you got to go find an old one. Find one in good shape. Oh, it'll be a process. Let's see, get you a TBM 960. What do we got here? TBM 960. Was that a plane? I would love to learn how to fly one day, honestly. I would love to learn how to fly. Because, you know, if I'm ever, because my point being, if anything ever happens and something happens with the pilot, or someone tries to hijack a plane, I got to go MacGyver on them, and then I got to then rescue and land the plane. Well, now I can at least learn how to know what I'm doing, you know? I'm always up there in the sky like, man, this thing starts going down, I can't do shit. I might be able to beat somebody up, maybe. I can't fly an old plane. Although there was a story recently, just see that story where someone landed up. I think it was a he or she with the. I think maybe they're taking. I can't remember. They landed a plane. They like had to like guide them through it. I was like, no way. Let's see. I worked at Ben's Corp in Atlanta for a good while. Years back, got to be AMG 6, whatever that is, C3, whatever. Is that what you showed up above? Maybe. Yeah, I like the look of the BMW's cars a little bit more, for sure. Their headlights are, I just like them. The front end, too. I'm not a big front end guy of the Mercedes, honestly. I'm not a big front end Mercedes guy. Or were their wheels. Their wheels never that pretty. I'm a big wheels guy. I love wheels. I bought my first set of wheels on my own money back when I was 17 years old. I got some 17s. Got some 17s on my Eclipse. Let's see, Met under VWAP. Getting the sideways, a little bit of movement now. You can tell, here's my point, SPY. You know, SPY, you get the trend line crack, got to readjust it, still crack it a little bit again, then still pop up to new high of day. I'm telling you, the pullback's coming, it's just not right now. You're getting that a little bit more of erratic movement. NVDA up and then down a little bit right here. So again, team, this is what we typically get during lunch hours. Now, this could be your one better play. Let's see if you get it. I was looking at Meta, and then now back to it. We are getting under 245, nice whole round number. And the VWAP, watch for that to pull back down to 240. You know what I mean? This could get down to 243.70. That would be your overall goal right here under 245. Now, the shelf was right at about 245. Candlestick confirmed right there about 244.50. Volume is lower, team, but this is one of your better setups. Tesla could be another good setup as well, back under 248. So back under 248, watch for a pullback down to, like, say, 247-ish. At most, I would imagine, with low volume, team. Do not shoot for home run plays here. See, you took an M5 actually. Yeah, the M5s are sweet. M5s, M3s. I like the M4s. I mean, M4s are dope. M4 competition. Here's what I got last year at the. Well, I can't say last year anymore. Damn it! I can't say it. Here's what I got at the 2022 seminar. So where's the one I got at the 2022 seminar? So here's the one I got at the 2022 seminar. Here's the beautiful matches, of course, being down in Miami here. Check out this gorgeous, beautiful ride. So that's the one I got down in Miami last year. Does PVE look good for a swing, in your opinion? Looking to buy shares. PVE, Maury. On the way up, boss, looking to buy shares. So you're saying buy, so that means probably yes. Yeah, I would say you've got room up overall, more to 30.50, possibly 30.70. And then you've got room up to that 31.40 mark, somewhere in there. So that's where I'd be looking for. 30.65 overall, maybe 30.40, right? Somewhere through there to begin with. And then you've got some movement up to 31.40. That's what I'd be looking for, boss. How bizarre. How bizarre. Damn song. That's going to be stuck in my head. Right off about 248 there for Tesla. Tesla right off about that 248 area. Again, Meta, like I said, don't try to shoot for the stars here and think you're going to get all the way down to 242.75, I should say. You could get down through that over time. I just don't see some big explosion move right now at lunch. First day of the year of trading, team, you know, take it easy. Just like the Eagles would say. TAOP, nice new high of day move for small cap trades. I did see this hit the high of day momentum scanner a couple of times earlier. Now it's hitting that 50 mark, which is nice to see. Typically, you want to continue to move up. See this get to 70, maybe 100. If this doesn't get through to like 60 and we only top out at like 2, this could be a great fail zone, which I've noticed in the past. These small cap plays that pop up out of nowhere during lunch and only get to like the 50 count out of nowhere, If they don't continue to move or hold and then move, they will pull back, and this will dump right back on. I'll say dump, but it'll see like 160 or so. Every time I look around. You got it, Maury. Jersey, how low you think for NVDA? NVDA probably back down to 480 as of right now, if and when we can get down to that area. Like I was saying with most of these plays, these lower volume plays, I've been chopped out a lot during lunchtime. That's why I'm literally out. If I need to go back and look, I would bet half of my trade, half of my losses, which from October the 2nd through December the 30th or 29th, whatever the 29th, the last trading day of the year was, I took 21 losses. 21 losses in 3 months. Oh, look at this massive piece of hair right here, team. Oh, I can't wait for the next house. McFly, I need to brush you out, mister. Oh my gosh, team. Can't wait for the next house. Oh my gosh. No animals in the no animals. No, none are coming in the office. Well, bonus room, whatever. Yeah, NVDA though just lower right now. Lower volume. Jersey girl. You know, we're getting this slower movement. Half of my trades probably that I took of the 21 during the Trade Every Alert Challenge and that 3-month stretch, half of them were lunch trades that I got chopped out. Where I was probably green for a minute or a decent amount of time, but still in the end it wasn't that big of a move, and then it just got chopped out. And so that's why I stopped taking a lot of lunch trades. Like I would really want to take Tesla right now to 248 if it was at the first part of the day. I've just taken so many of these trades at lunch. It cracks 248, and then it comes in like 248 or 247.75. And comes right back on up. It's back up to 248.15, 248.20, and I'm like, whoa, okay, what are we doing here? And then maybe eventually cracks, but it's just a little erratic with the lower volume at lunch. What's up, YPC Arm? Go over to ARM. Right here, look at that. Haven't even looked at ARM all day long. Starting to crack this shelf that almost was perfect. We'll move it down just a little bit. I would say 70-15 right there, boss. 70-20, 70-30, whatever you want to call that line. You could zoom in, right, and see, okay, well, somewhere right around that area, 70-25. That's your shelf that we're cracking. So underneath that down to 70. Under 70, watch for a possible pullback down to 69.75 and then down to 69.50. That's what I'd be looking for, YPC. Looking like it's going to see some little head and shoulders right here too. Shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Crack the bottom of the shoulders, you know, and through 70, I would imagine you see somewhere, maybe not all the way down to 69.50, but that would be somewhere close to, I bet, your landing point under 70. You got it, YPC. What do we got here? LBPH. Let's see here. Over 20. Oh, you got to wait on it. I mean, I'm sure it could pop up over here 20. It could pop up over 20. Could pop up over 20 right here. I've got upper VWAP band at 2050. So watch for a pop if anything close to that 2050 area. $20 is going to be key. Over 20, watch for that pop to like 2050 or so. And I forgot to wrap this up. I did this at the... I meant to do this on Friday afternoon, team, while we were just shooting the shit. But here is my overall P&L for the year, team. So here's my overall P&L for the year on Thinkorswim from last year. And I got to go through and do Thinkorswims here in a second and do the overall. But last year I made Lulu, which is crazy, right at 200K. Last year on Thinkorswim alone. So going long, short, doing options on Thinkorswim last year was 199K, just right under 200. I was like, no, like you got to be kidding me! If I would have known that Friday, I may have tried to get an extra trade in to get over 200K. But that's on Thinkorswim. On Lightspeed, it's like around $130 or 40. I want to say I've got to go back and get a screenshot of Lightspeed, but Lightspeed's like around 130, 140K or something like that. But I meant to do that Friday afternoon for you guys. But that is the overall from last year for Thinkorswim. The P&L off Thinkorswim from last year. Here goes Tesla team. Here you go. Here's your 248 crack. Tesla, here's 248 crack on Tesla team. Cracking down here for Meta as well. So Meta team, Meta getting, here's your pullbacks for your lunch play. Slowly coming into effect right here, team. Nothing too crazy, but there's your lunch play for the large caps. Small, slow and steady pullbacks. LBPH, let's see if you can get over 20 here and freaking hold it. J-Web, no, the overall, the middle one's the overall. If you click on both the pictures, the first one will show you. Overall P&L was $199. I just had available. I had 217 available, like available dollars that I could, that's what I had available. But no, that was just overall P&L for the year was 199K on Thinkorswim. 217, sure. I mean, almost. And yeah, Lightspeed was like 130, 140. Lightspeed was 130, 140. Somewhere right around that range. Here's what I'm talking about too, with Tesla team kind of getting hung up at that 47, 75 mark. Needs to kind of crack through that area, and then we're good for more tug. LBPH right into 20 like we've been talking about. Same right back to 20 and failed again. So what we're going to do is we're going to put resistance lines in, as we can see here, right at 20. We'll put the other one right around the 2150 mark. Right about right there. I only want to clear 60K. Well, J-Web, that was me at first too. That was me at first too, honestly, as well. That's kind of what I was looking for in the first 2 or 3 years of my trading, right? So don't be mad about anything. Give it 3-4 years or so, and then you can be like, okay, well, damn, I'm 3-4 years into this. I'm only making X amount. Then you can then go, okay, maybe need to make some adjustments here on what we're doing and what we're looking at. Tesla getting more pullback here. Volume is starting to come in. Bigger volume candles here, team. Again, watch for LBPH through 20. Meta, again, lock up profit. Let's go through a couple of these. Meta lock in profit. Right now is lock up profit 1. Lock up profit 2 is going to be down if you crack through this level anywhere around 343 to 342.75. Tesla's lock up area, as we talked about, is 247. 247 is going to be a great bounce play. I would wait for that to get a small bounce, and under 247, watch for more short for Tesla. What's SPY doing? I told you, I had a feeling that pullback was coming. Just had to give it a little more time there, team, and finally getting that pullback on the SPY. Had a feeling it was coming at some point during lunch hours. Just had to be patient on when it was going to come. A little erratic overall for the day. That trend was pretty nice, but when we broke it, that's where we started getting wonky again. Finally getting that trend cracked, though, right through here. We'll go back to LBPH so we don't miss the squeeze. If we actually squeeze LBPH. Putting a lot of pressure and on that resistance right there, team. So putting a lot of pressure on that resistance, which is a good thing for breakout. So the longer we stay up, see that lower shadow right there around 1930, based off the upper shadows from earlier. That's pretty clear cut. Under that, it's pullback. It's pullback time. Usually we'll see 1875. Could even see 18 again. If we hold that 1930 mark, that's your squeeze point. That is where we can squeeze, building this little bull flag on this overall, some sort of a U shape back around through the day. A little wonky, but it's forming. Let's see, I just want to be green for one. I feel you, Schwitzy. Like I said, I'll never forget when I first, and I don't, that's fine if you, understand the paper trading thing, but I had to go back to paper trading in 2017. Never forget that feeling of finally getting green for a month in October, but then really November. I'll never forget November of 2017 because it was hot. It was, the Novembers of the past we remember that were crazy hot. And so November of 2017, if anyone has been around that long, that was my second fall of watching stocks and first true fall of really watching them every day, because the year before I missed all the shippers that just went bonkers. Well, we got shippers again with other plays because, what was it called? Blockchain technology, and everyone was moving to blockchain in December of 2017, and I mean, we saw plays go crazy. Here's one of the first plays we were watching live in front of my eyes, just go astronomical, parabolic, holy banana joes. This can't happen. I'd miss them all, and for the most part, when I'd see them in the past, this stock they'll try to squeeze or go all the way back. And this came out with blockchain, new IPO type play. You can see gapped up from $6 to $10, and one day ran up to $25. then slowly matriculated and squeezed in half hours up to about 35, 40, nothing much. And the next day opened up at 40 and blew up to 145. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This happens. It was also the first stock I see got a T12 halt. So it also then kind of showed you the scary side of this. But yeah, that was, I never forget getting green. And then into 2018, into 2019, and having green months, you know, even all the way up to now where, you know, you look at the Trade Every Limit Challenge, and I don't really think much about it, in my opinion, you know, but going 200, you know, essentially over 220 wins, you know, and you only have 20 losses, so you have about 250 trades. You have, you know, 90%. I don't even think about it, you know, or like alerting these plays for you guys, although not taking them, you know, with Tesla or whatever it may be, Meta on the way down. I mean, it's just what you're supposed to do. You go to work, right, and it's just another day at the office. That just does not happen at first. It takes time, you know, and I look back now at some of those first few months and just going, wow, this was so cool to see green, and more green than red, and trust your trades and trust your plays and your lines. That, you know, that's why I say put your lines in and trade them. Yep, Schwartz is definitely tough with a small account, but I mean, mine was a $3,000 account when I first started. Mine was a $3,000 account, you know, so I had to, and I, you know, I had to learn the hard way. My biggest wins early on were $100-200, maybe $300. My biggest loss each time was, I had about $1,100 loss twice. So I had a $3,000 account, you know, like most people, your biggest loss is 2, 3, 4 times your biggest win. It sucked a lot, you know. Then I knew it was just about base hits and base hits and base hits. That if I could just get $200 wins, maybe $300 and $400 would come. And so at first in my mindset, and I kept telling you guys this in chat till 2020. I know none of you probably are in chat around 2020, really. At least most of you probably weren't. Back then when I first started going live, I told traders, and I still should be saying this more, if you're a new trader, because you need to be going smaller share size or contracts anyway, you need to go for base hits. So anything that's $100, that's a single. Like it, love it, you're on base. Anything that's $200, that's a double. Really be happy. Anything that's a triple, $300. Of course, 400 or more, that's a home run. And so that's still my mindset now, but I've just doubled it. Where 200's a single, right? And I just kind of got that mindset to where 1,000's a home run type trade to me. And so if I make anything over 1,000, I want to keep that mindset, you know, for a little bit longer until now this year, right? Until now I'm like, man, because the Trade Every Limit Challenge, I'm like, man, now I kind of want to go, okay, I want to get to that level where 5,000 is a home run or something, or 10,000 is a home run trade. You know, you keep pushing that envelope. Where at first $400, anything over it, in my mind, was a hell of a win. You know, I was just like, geez, there we go, great. I can't believe that just happened. Like more grand hundreds of grand. So yeah, it depends on your account size. My account size, like I said, because I was a margin account trader, I could have done cash, but I was a margin account trader trading small caps. You know, it wasn't that hard for me to make $100 to $200 in any trade, and so that's what I concentrated on. You know, let me get 1,000 shares at first. Of course, I'm only going in 500 shares or 100 shares, so that's what wasn't even a goal. You may have saw this earlier in Dex Lobby. I didn't have daily or weekly goals at first. I had monthly goals. I was like, if I can just make $2,500 this month. But when I eventually got goals, is my point, early on, $100, like, you know, when I was using 1,000 shares or 2,000 shares per trade, literally even then $100 was a single. Man, hey, if I can get $100 out of this, I'm happy. But that was when I got to that, you know, I was trading and actually looking a little bit more for profit. Where for me, early on, traders don't need to be trading. Well, I only made $80. Well, why do you care how much money you're making? This needs to be about consistency early on. Like we got like a lot of traders we just talked about in chat. You just want to be green. Well, or, you know, be consistent essentially. Be green for a month. Well, that's what it comes down to, is consistency, not how much you're making, you know. What's up, Cherry? Happy New Year's. Hoops to trade. Happy New Year's to you as well. Let's see here. J Webb, AK, are you using trade, or do you trade more using Thinkorswim than Lightspeed normally? Well, yeah, J Webb, because if I'm only using Lightspeed, like I keep saying, Lightspeed's only for small caps, and that's only when I'm shorting small caps. So, I mean, how many of my trades over the past 3 months have been small cap shorts? I mean, a good handful, 30% of them, maybe 40%, but that, you know, majority of them are going to come from Thinkorswim because of the large cap plays. And I am shorting some small cap plays here and there, not a lot, but here and there we are getting some small cap plays in Thinkorswim, or, you know, on Thinkorswim every once in a while. So Lightspeed is literally truly only for shorting small caps. That's it. I wish I could be on Thinkorswim all the time. Like I've bitched about and complained so many times to you guys before, you know, but it is what it is. There's not one perfect brokerage out there, in my opinion. I love Thinkorswim the most, but, you know, you can't short the small caps there, so. Still just what GCT team just for setups. GCT here over 20 looks like a good little squeeze potential here. We're slowly but surely getting tighter and tighter into this $20 area again. Over 20 here. Watch for that squeeze team. Over 20. Watch for a pop on GCT. Almost getting down to your target here for Meta. Nice pullback so far under 245 and the VWAP for Meta. Nice pullback overall. Like I said, for Tesla, didn't quite get down to 247, but that would be your overall goal and target. Don't try to shoot for home runs here. Yeah, and you guys are a little bit different here too. Schwitzy, Maury. It'd be a lot easier for you guys as small caps, and if you guys were in chat 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, it would be a lot easier for you guys to make. You know, you would $100 would be much easier for you guys to make, even on a cash account. You guys are just in a different era. Unfortunately, I hate it for a lot of traders because, yeah, that was 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Although 26, when I first started into 2021, you would have been much more happy with stocks for sure, and you would have been able to make money a lot easier, at least in my opinion. LBPH, like I talked about, team. What did I say? What did I say about 1930? Cisco, yes, that was today. You got it, Cisco. You got it, Cisco. You ever sing the thong song, baby boy? Or is that the you like putting Crisco in your Cisco? Oh, you have sung a little thong song, huh? Down to down down down. Mana mana mima. Na 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 na. What would your target be on GCT? GCT. Target would be, just watch out for 2015, and over 2015 you should get 2030. Over 2015, 2030, possibly 2045, somewhere in there. Hold on one second, team. I am freezing today. It has gotten cold. Let me get some socks and some pantalones on. What socks? Zapatos, something like that. Shoes. The hell, how do you say socks in Spanish? I need some pantalones. Calcientes, damn it, that one's messing me up. Calcentenes. I need some calcentenes on. I need some damn socks on. Hold on, team. I'll be right back. Boom. All right, calcentines. All right, team. All right. Let's see here. Calcetenes. Is that better? Calcetenes. Let's see here. Hit that 247, past 247, and upper bounces here. I think I'm gonna be a small bounce here, Finster, but under 247.90 is the real crack zone. Watch for that. But it is right off of 247, essentially on the dot there, which is awesome. In my opinion, under 246.90, this should see that my orange or red line, whatever, 246 on the dot almost. Should pull back a whole nother dollar. So 248, there's your 247, and now under 247 down to 246, in my opinion. GCT, keep this on watch, your team. Keep this on watch for that squeeze. Squeeze. Happy New Year, baby. Let's see, I forgot to cut the heat. Oh man, yeah, J-Web. What's funny though, team, here, I have to have it cold when I go to bed. I'm one of those people that even in the winter I turn the AC on. Like, yep. So I woke up this morning and I'll turn the AC on. I woke up this morning about the same. I woke up. My wife got up early. You know, she got up before me, and I was like, go ahead and turn the heat on. She turned the heat on. I got up because kind of, you know, my bed. She, you know, then shuts the bedroom door, so then that traps that air, so it gets warm in there. I thought, okay, it's warming up. It's got to be, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get up now. I was kind of trying to get extra Z's in this morning, you know, laying around in bed, being all lazy, and then I get out in the living room like, holy shit, it's so cold out here. What the hell? You know, like I figured it was like 60. I was like, it's anyway. It said like 63 or 64, but the heat had already been on for X amount of time. So yeah, I was like, man. It was a chilly one, you know, and I can't imagine what it was up north for you guys. See, I set my night to 62 degrees. There you go, Schwitzy. I don't know. I gotta have it cold. I get hot, even like last night. You know, I get hot in the middle of the night. The AC's off. Of course, at that point, it's gotten to the point I put it to. Man, I still sweat every once in a while. I'll get a little hot. I'm like, how am I hot? My dad. I would say didn't get ruined by my dad. And my dad, like I said, I've talked about this before, but my friends called my house the meat locker. They'd come over and stay at my house, literally growing up, team. They'd come over in the summer and they'd have to bring a hoodie and sweatpants. They'd wake up like, man, how do you? But my dad kept it cold in that mug. LBPH coming down even more, team. I talked about this one earlier. Like I said, whoa, way too many letters right there. Under my 1930 mark, down she goes some more. Under that 1930 mark, down she goes for more. Let's see, it's just go. It's in the 50s, Las Vegas. I have to need a bit of cold. Yeah, Vegas definitely get some extremes out in Vegas because of how that I'm telling you, that dryness can provide for some really cold, you know, drastic changes from really cold to really hot in a hurry. Let's see here. Finster LBPH short under VWAP. I mean, the short to me was just back under 1930. I would hate to chase the short because the short to me was back under 1930. You know, that was the short. Yeah, or the $20 I was putting over in Dex Lobby because he said he's shorting that live. I'd be careful. The $20 reversal was it, baby boy. You know, that was the short or back under 1930. Those were the two shorts in my opinion. You know, that's where I would have went short. That's just me. I'd say right now the next best short's going to be back under 18. You know, if we get under 18 here, you know, for that pullback, possibly then a little bit more down to that VWAP. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh. Much better now with the socks on. Thanks there. The calcitenes. The calcitenes. Do this real quickly. Text the old drafter. I'm ready for that. I'm ready, team, for that rendering. And I was hoping to be ready to last night. So, you know, kind of like a Monday off, you know, into today. And have a little party with the wife a little bit more. Like, it's all good, though. Stocks you guys want me to break down? Right now, no LBPH is your big move. Otherwise, it's a little bit slower this morning. Little bit slower this morning. You can tell across this, or I should say for lunch. Pole had a little bit of a pop-up. Of course, it had a good move earlier in the day. Still on that squeeze setup overall. I know it was about 2 weeks, well, I guess a week and a half, or a little over a week ago now, whatever it was at POL. Was it that Friday before Christmas? Yeah, Friday before Christmas, POL was set up for that mid-candle breakout. It did give us some movement, like we talked about. And it's just now extending more through that and holding its gains, which is really nice to see here, honestly. I would say watch for move back through 10 in the VWAP for POL. That's going to be your other mover. I don't think anything else is going to do anything today, in my opinion. It's going to be POL or it's going to be LBPH. And if POL starts popping up, watch for that to take the mob away from LBPH here. GCT, keep that one on watch too as well here. I know Astra, if you're watching that one, slower mover, volume's low. Again, if you're just trying to get some smaller plays in here, work the patience, work the small cap to mid cap plays. This is not a bad one to choose just because there's not that significant amount of movement to it. You're not going to get destroyed up or down in it. Tesla and Meta hopefully took your profit. That's exactly why I was worried about going short, although Tesla would have given us at least profit at 247 on the dot actually in the end. That's exactly what I was looking for. Not much of a move down, but at least some sort of a move down. And we got both of those. Both ended up with that hammer green candle on the way back on up. TAOP, what did I say about this one? Do we level out or pull back? Pulled back. That's what I said. If it doesn't level out or keep going, watch for the pullback. Although the pullback wasn't big. Any stocks you want me to break down, let me know, let me know, let me know. Here you go, GCT, Astra. GCT. GCT team, GCT. Here you go, here you go. Trying to get that squeeze, like I said, right to that 2015 mark. Have to worry about it. Over that 2015 mark, should be good to go. Hit 2017 right there. Hit 2017. I'm going to keep this going for one more day, team. Here's the morning voice alert sign up link again. I'm going to get this for you guys. So the morning voice alert sign up link, that's rocking and rolling forever. And I know I took a little morning off here, gave me a little break. Luckily, it wasn't the whole weekend. I went to Colorado on you guys. But back at it tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll be streaming live tomorrow morning. So again, my morning voice alerts will start back up tomorrow, rocking and rolling before the opening bell. And then I go live tomorrow morning. So I'll go live tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, and Friday morning. The next 3 days in a row, you guys have got me live in the morning. Sound good? Sound like a deal? I know Ivana was a little pissed about it this morning. Said, get your ass back to work. I don't pay you to sleep in. I said, man, I'm sorry. Just one day. Just one day. I promise I won't ever do it again. And what I will do one last day, team, as well, because I haven't changed anything. Last day of sales. You'll never see this pricing again. So never see this pricing again. This is the last time I'm going to do this cheap of a sale for my website. So again, team, if you ever need any help, I've been doing these one-on-ones with traders. Again, I trade large cap, I trade small cap. You can trade live with me, watch me trade live at the opening bell, or just watch me trade live just at all. Or if you want to do afternoon and go over your trades, and again, like the very first one, how I went last week, I've talked about this before, and the rundown of the questions, like how'd you get into trading, how long have you been trading, essentially want to know your journey, do you have your paper trade, do you track and journal, how many trades you take a day, yada, yada, yada. I want to get to know you. I want to do as best I can to make you a better trader. Come on over here. They're only $90. They're usually are $120. That's the last year's price. The new year price, team, this is going to go up to $149. This is going up to $150 for 1 hour. I'm finally capping off my pricing. I've been doing it the last couple of Januaries, up in my pricing. I started these in March of 2021. I'm almost been doing these for 3 years now. So if you want to book one, you'll never see $90 for one ever again. And then the price for 3, 5, and 10, come over the plans and pricing link I have for 3. It's $80 an hour. You'll never see $80 an hour again. So if you want to book a 3-pack, a 5-pack, and these are good for 2 years. Now again, they're really good forever. I really have. It has to have an expiration date. It's the longest one they have on the site. If it ever you get an email, hey, these are about to expire, just email me and I can make it 2 more years from then. So anywho, $80 an hour for 4, or for 3, for 5, for 10. This will eventually go up to, of course, if it's my normal price is going to be up to $120 an hour. So it was $100 an hour, and when they go on sale again, that's what they're going to be. The next time you see these on sale, it will be $300 for 4. It will be $500 for 5, $1,000 for 10. Full price is going to be even more than that from now on. They'll be $120 an hour. So that's all I've been doing. My last price for 1 an hour for one book online 1 was $120 an hour. So now what I'm going to do, that is my 3-pack. So when I go to regular pricing without a sale, my new 3-pack will be $120 an hour for 3. Where the new one-on-one price is going to be $150. And those are going to be my capped out. I'm not going to ever raise them again. That'll be the most expensive I ever get. And then, of course, the morning voice alerts are always $30 an hour. And I hate I couldn't put, for whatever reason, my website won't let me make this link on the book online or the main page where you actually sign up for it. You have to put it in here. It sucks, but that's why I always put that different link out there for the morning voice alerts. One last day of sale. All right, team. Let's see. Any last questions you guys have for the day? I'm going to wrap up today's commentary a little bit early. Is there anything else you guys want to go over? Anything else you want to go over? Any last stocks you guys want to go over? Let me know right now. I'm going to wind down commentary for the day and enjoy life, friends, and family before my wife leaves tomorrow for Dallas. So if there's anything else you want to go over, let me know right now. Do you think you will rip? Let's see. Do you think you will rip the shirt this year? Rip the shirt. What shirt? Rip the shirt. Rip the shirt. The hell you talking about? Do you think you will rip the shirt this year? Like my shirt? Like Deck? What you talking about? What Deck does? If that's what you're talking about, no. I'm gonna make winning more of just a normalized thing over here. So when I win, you won't even see even emotion out of me. It'll just be like a Michael Jordan. Just another one. Just another one. It's supposed to happen, right? 90% win rate. What's to be pumped about? It's supposed to happen. You know, supposed to make those putts. Supposed to make that shot. You think we will get one shot? Oh, for sure for Deck. I'm sure you'll get a couple. I won't do it, though. No, not for me. Not for me, my friend. You'll see a new house built. You know, I'll take you through the process of that. I'll see if there's a day I can go live out at the actual house. I'll go live at the house one day with a laptop. That's all it'll be. I'm just going to be going live. So, you know, I'll do like different days when I'm out there going live at the house. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do like a cannonball. Maybe that, but I'm not going to rip a t-shirt. You know? Yeah, I just can't be wasting t-shirts like that. You know, so I could at least give that to a kid out there. Poor kid out there just started crying. He's like, I haven't had a t-shirt in 15 years. I'm now a 54-year-old man. You're too late. You too. Ivana. But yeah, maybe for the pool. You know, maybe for a pool plunge. I'm not big into ripping shirts. That's all Deck. I'll let Deck do that. I'm like, well, Cousin Greg's not around. I told you so. I'm told you so. Told you so. Told you this was going to happen. I knew it. That's me. I'm a told you so. Deck's the t-shirt ripper. He's Snakeskin Randy. I definitely wouldn't get to that point, though, where it's just like, you know, it's just an easy, you know, hey, it was supposed to happen type thing, you know? Well, yep, told you. Just another trade. Just another one of those trades, you know. Small trade there. Ash, I don't know if you took it. Nice little small trade, though. Like I said, if you want to work on that patience for lunch. Right off the VWAP. Right off the VWAP there for LBPH. Nice little bounce, honestly. Good bounce. Last bit of pullback led to a good little bounce play and a push right back on up. Large cap plays, honestly, you know, team, you're not going to get the best movement. It's going to be a little erratic. Even when you get the 480 crack here, we get a little bit of a pullback, and you could have made some profit there. Then it's right back on up, and then you're like, well, damn, the move back up was even better than this last little crack down. You know, so in my opinion, you're going to have these small reversals back and forth. There's a trend crack, then we get a downtrend break. Maybe watch for another trend line crack on the way up there for NVDA. It's a decent mover on the day. SPY's been a little erratic. Be careful trading the SPY. Not a bad bounce with the VWAP. That was pretty nice. AMD's been a bigger mover for the day, so possibly if it cracks down more, but that's the thing when you do, what have you done for me lately? Really's been a little slower over the past full hour or so. To me, I'd wait for one more good move later in the day, in the next hour, maybe two, toward power hours where I'd be looking for the next best trade. Otherwise, you're just getting this up and down choppier movement, which, again, first trading day of the year, you know, after holiday, New Year's Day, which was yesterday, that's going to be a little like this, in my opinion. Really crazy right now. Yoshi here. Oh, miss old, good old Yoshi. Oh, man. So what was it? Super Mario World? Was it Super Mario World? I think is what it was called on SNES. Let's see. Paula. This year I think I'm going to move to mid-cap stock. Slower mover, but easier to read in my opinion. Yep. I like them all, Paula. I want to trade them all, though, Paula, because you're going to, you know, I'm going to trade them all. I can't. That's just me. I don't want to miss moves. That's like, that's why I talk shit to J Trades. I'm like, Jay, how you going to leave small caps? You got to be able to trade. That's just me. I'm like, you got to be able to do them all. Don't stick on the SPY. SPY's boring. Can be choppy some days. That's just me, though. I'm going to be that. I'm going to push traders to look at, you know, everything. Find the best setup, because there's good setups. And in my opinion, as long as I've been doing this, which isn't even that long, it just depends on the day. You know, it just depends on the day, and it's about finding the right setup and identifying the right setup and what you're best at trading. I can find the same setup on Tesla, GDC, or not, what GCT, I should say, all the way down to POL. You know, so from small to mid to large cap plays, I'm gonna try. I literally haven't changed. I got asked. I've been getting that asked a lot recently. I haven't changed anything. I've been doing the same exact thing from small cap plays to mid cap plays to large cap plays. So they're all easy to trade in my opinion. But I know I'm different, but I think they're all easy to trade. And I don't want to limit myself from what I could miss because there's opportunity every day, you know. And that's me though. You know, I want to get back to me. I want to trade everything. I want to trade large cap, small cap. I want to, you know, I don't know if I ever really get into futures. But I want to trade small cap, large cap, mid cap, you know, trade them all. I want to trade everything every day. I want to be your all everything alerter. You know, literally, I want to be everything. I'm sorry, Michael Jordan. I want to be the best of the best. I break down them all. Okay, I may not ever trade sub $1 plays. I'll be honest. I may never trade sub $1 plays. That is something I may never do. Let's see. NVDA almost on 5. Thanos on 5 minute. Probably ignore because yeah, I would honestly. I'll go to NVDA over here, boss. Switchatronius. Yeah, because you can just tell here. Just because remember you're probably looking at it. See how we just became bearish on the 5 minute small pullback. Now looking to go bullish again. I would think you would get a bigger move, and it could be an actual good lead into the Thanos crossover. But we've got to on NVDA, in my opinion, boss. Got to. NVDA has got to get over this 483.40 mark. Because you look at it, even in the Thanos, if we got over that, then we could really expand through that zero line, because we're right at that zero line number, right? And then we could push back up maybe overall to 1, +1, +1 on the MACD, on the histogram side. That's what you're looking for. And that point, that's going to come through here. So I could see over that being a good squeeze, honestly, up to 485. Schwitzy! See, I can hardly even say that. What's up, Thomas, Michigan? Yeah, good game. J-Web's hurting in chat, and you're loving it. It was a good game, though. Very good game. Very tight. Let's see your Finster. Yep, low volume, yes. Agree. All right, team. Any last questions? I'm going live a little bit longer. I thought Deck was going to stay going live. I didn't know that he was going to cut it off. Or I was about to just jump off the mic. I thought he was done. I thought he was done for the day. Or I thought I was about to be done and he was going to continue going live for the rest of the day or something. Let's see. I took Michigan. Let's see. So J Webb, you're betting on sports too, huh? J Webb. J Webb out there betting on sports. Or are you just saying overall? Maybe J Webb. Maybe you didn't place a bet on him. Little slow movement right now, it seems. So slow. Lunch hours fully upon us right now. Definitely small cap plays have just died out. You've got your one mover, I think, for the rest of the day. In my opinion, you could still get pull, but it's got to, in my opinion, if it cracks under 870, or we'll call it 860 because that's what it is. If it cracks 860, it's done. Yosh's volume is way too low. NGM, it's okay, but I don't think it's going to get anything with that bigger float. It's going to go back to LBPH overall for the day, and if it gets over 20, LBPH has a great chance to squeeze and really be your runner for the day overall. That's the one I'd keep my eye at in small cap plays. Watch for the trend line crack again here on GCT. Sorry, just flipping through plays on my side. Not really seeing much, team. Like I said, the volume is really low. But here's another trend line crack possibility. Got a small one earlier at lunch right here. Watch for another one right here. And so the trend line's already cracked. Back under 20 again, as you can tell. Possibly down to 1980. 1980 may be the VWAP for GCT. Very low volume, though. Very, very, very low volume across the board right now. Even LBPH has just kind of died back off. I'll tell you though, I was looking at the NFL. Man, what a tight race we got in the NFL on the NFC side. 49ers right up, barely ahead, but we got three teams at 11-5. Jiminy. And here's what's rigged about the NFL, and I hate about that. I say rigged, but stupid. How Tampa Bay, just because they're a conference winner and leader and going to win their conference at 8-8, going to be come on. Tampa needs to be all the way down here at a 6 or 7 seed. The 6 seed, I guess, because these two would go up, they'd be 6. I just don't get it. I do not get how Philly, I just made what? It's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Dumbest thing I've ever seen. Got some movement right there. Good races on both sides, honestly. Got a lot of teams still around on both sides. We're ready to watch how the NFL, although again, those damn refs. Gee, Christmas, those refs. Let's see, come on, Margaret. Cousin Greg, it's just matriculating right now, Cousin Greg. I say the best move we've had, honestly, since in this hour alone was Tesla. Tesla bounced right at 247 just about 30 minutes ago. And from 247 all the way back up to 249. So a nice $2 move from Tesla. That's been your biggest mover, for the most part, at least consistently, because we're down 2 at the start of lunch. Well, start of lunch, but you got the $2 pullback from 249 to 247, then 247 back up to 249. Keep our eye on that one as well. It's just matriculating, my friend. Besides, Tesla's given some decent movement. NVIDIA is pretty nice too as well. Pretty decent. Just a little choppier right now at lunch. There's nothing clear cut. Nothing clear cut in my opinion. Thomas, let's go. Hey, Lions looking good. They got a chance, you know. I think this year's up in the air. I think this year's 100% one of those years where you just don't know who's gonna win. That's another reason why I like this year's playoffs, because it's just, you know, you don't really have any. It's all over. I mean, I'll say there's a couple that I'd be surprised if they do anything, to be honest. Like, I mean, honestly, the Browns at, you know, where they're at, you know, at 11-5 or whatever they're at right now, and like, really, you know, I'm like, I have nothing. Them or the Jags aren't going to do anything in the playoffs, so I can go ahead and just write the Browns and the Jags off. But then the Ravens, the Chiefs, you know, the Bills, it's going to be, you know, Dolphins, I should say too. That's going to be an open race, I think, in my opinion. I just don't see the Browns I'm sorry, them and the Jags, just don't see it happening. And then on the other side, of course, I think the Colts can still make it too, possibly the Texans, whoever gets that last spot. I think they're fighting the last week too. But again, neither one of them are really going to do anything. But then on the other side, yeah, 49ers, Cowboys, Lions, Eagles, you know, those 4 teams. So it's 4 teams, I think, on either side, I think have a good shot. 4 teams on either side have a good shot. It'd be funny if in the end it'd be like the Jags and the Browns somehow make it in the AFC Championship. It's like the teams I did not think make it would somehow make it. Let's see, is that a real world? Let's see, hoping, is that a real world? What was I talking about? Is that a real world? What was I talking about? Hoping the small caps wake up tomorrow. Yep, definitely, cousin Greg. It's been slow today. It's been a little slow today overall. You had that one great move from LBPH in pre-market, but that's it. Cruise line's taking a beating today. Yeah, those sometimes I got to know where it was a few months ago or how long ago it was. The cruise lines were, maybe it was even you, cousin Greg, that noticed it. But if someone noticed it in chat, the cruise lines were up and had been on a nice, good move. I'm like, man, what did I miss? Like, I have no idea. Let's see, Cherry, can you take a look at CCJ when you get a chance? I want to get some long leaps on this one since I am big on uranium. Well, it looks like it's going to pull back for now. So I would wait for a bounce for sure. My areas, in my opinion, to get filled on this are lower than what you probably like, but in my opinion, I'd want this in the 30s to get filled. I like anywhere around from $30 up to like 32 for a bounce play, and for a move back on up. Above that, I really like this 38.75 mark. That's the first area I'd look to get in, is 38.75. Under 38.75, you're taking it down to about 35. And then below that to my, that area I first mentioned. And then again, for a move back up into this area, this consolidation and channel you've built up essentially. You clear that, then you're running. Tivana, did you take a look? No, I did not. Yeah, I haven't looked at NFLX today. Literally haven't even looked at it, boss. Have not. What did it do? Nice dump. Yeah, opening bell. We had some good opening bell dumps. That's the one thing I will say today that I did miss that sucked, is the fact that these opening bell dumps would have paid out nicely for us. My alert for you guys, because we're under yesterday's low of day, I would have said, hey, underneath 480, 60, and especially under 480, a nice whole round number here. Watch for a pullback. I'll go to a 15-minute time frame. I would have said under 480. Are you freaking fragging kidding me? I would have said under 480. Look where you can dump to. I mean, you're dumping. I mean, shit. That was a money, my friend. This was a good. Probably has room down about 467 right at this point, I bet. 466, 50, 467. Craig B, can you go over your schedule when you usually come on? Yeah. So first off, it's right here, which I will update it. So right below my stream is the stream info. I come on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for live trades and alerts from 9:15 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'm actually live and alerting. So anytime you want me and my alerts and I'm yapping up, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. So the next 3 mornings, get your ass over here. I will be live alerting. Then every Monday through Thursday, like I am right now, this is when I'm going live for lunch. When you see my alerts in the morning, like my, hey, whatever, watch for this, that, or the other, those started about 45 minutes or so before the opening bell. And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, about an hour to 45 minutes, maybe sometimes it's 30 minutes before the opening bell, come over to my lobby and you will see my alerts in my lobby and what I'm looking to trade. I then on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday do go live for live trades. I'll start about 10 to 15 minutes before the opening bell is when I start yapping away. And then I cut it off about an hour or so after the opening bell. Somewhere around an hour or so after the opening bell, I'm done. I'll have my trades in by then, and I'm calling it a morning at that point. So alerts, like me written out alerts, 45 minutes or so before the opening bell, Craig. Me actually live and trading, that starts about 10 minutes before the opening bell on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now I am adding Tuesday to the mix. I'm going to get with Deck this week and say, hey, next week, starting next week, a week from today, essentially, a week from today, I want to start streaming live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. Not just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you're going to have me 4 days a week in the morning. Craig, are you going to add? Craig, that's my superstition, Craig. That happens to me all the damn time. Like, you'll ask a question and I answer it. Don't even know that you asked that question. If Mafia's in chat, he would concur. He knows it's a little weird. I maybe somehow morph that power and make it stronger, but I just let it go. I just kind of get amazed when that weird stuff like that happens. A coincidence, we'll just call it at this point. But yes, I am looking to add and look to go live a little bit longer during lunch. So see if Deck is down for it, because I know he probably like to have that void filled. I usually typically call it at around 12 or 2 p.m. So I go live from 12 to 2. It just dies off. I'm usually like right now yapping it up for no, there's just nothing to go over. But I'll start going live a little bit longer. LBPH is up. LBPH is up. LBPH is up. LBPH is up. LBPH is back up. All right. Hoop to Chase is yes. So yes, Craig being next year. Anyone else in chat? Yusuf, Ivana, you as well. Hoops to Trade, Thomas, Cherry, Schwitzy, Cousin Greg, Jay Webb, Paula, Finster. Starting next week, my goal is to be going live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning with you guys right here every morning. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be going live for lunch like I have been from 12 to 2:30. A little bit longer though now. And then, yes, you still have me Friday afternoon. So you'll have me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. You'll have for morning trades, alerts. You'll have me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for lunch. And then Friday is the one day where I'll do afternoon commentary. The only day I do afternoon commentary because no one's around. Deck's not around. That's just always been my shtick since I've been going live. That was the first thing I had, was going live for Deck on Fridays in his lobby. Half of 2022, started in late May, and became a consistent every Friday thing in July through December. I was live in Deck's lobby under his credentials, changed my name to AK47. It was crazy honor, but yeah, and that was the thing. Go live at morning. I did that for about a month or two or so-ish, and then we talked about doing afternoon, and I was like, hey, let's do afternoon too. How about you do afternoon? And so let's do it. I'll do afternoon too. I can stick around all day. And so we added afternoon. That was the first time we ever did afternoon commentary from deckmartrades.com to tradecaster.com. There was never Friday afternoon commentary until then. Thomas, what's the question mark, baby boy? You're just like question mark. You're definitely not a filler. You should be on as much as you want to be. Craig B, yeah. Well, it's gotten to that point, and it is what it is. Because that's why I'm not on that much, Craig B. And again, last day for the one-on-one. I've been doing these one-on-one since March of 2021. So when I first started going live, it was just on Friday. So what I thought I could do to help out traders in chat in the meantime, since I'm not doing anything in the afternoon or sometimes in the morning on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, come over and trade live with AK. So I set up my website, Prime Trading Investments, right here back in 2021 to help you guys. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can come over here and book online. There's how you book a one-on-one. I'm doing a sale. These are going to go back up to full price. These are on sale right now at $90 an hour. This is going to go up to a new. I've been upping them every year to my new full price at $150 an hour. These were $120 an hour all last year, full price. Now they're going to $150. So this is the last time you'll pay this much. But point being, so you can come over here, click, and you can see when I'm available. I do have Mondays marked off through February, but again, you can see, you can come over here and pick a day. Like, you know what, I'm gonna go Thursday afternoon. I need a little Thursday afternoon. Need a little help. We need to go over some stuff. You know what? I want to trade live with AK, and so then I'll have the more. You know what I mean? So I'll have this all open for you guys coming up soon. So it's kind of going to be redone to where I'll go live with traders on Monday morning. I used to go live with traders back in 2021 and 2022. Because I started lunch commentary in 2022 and I started getting burnt out. But up into 2022, I was going, like, and say if this was January, February, March 2022 or whatever 2022, I was going live with traders in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning, and in the afternoon, and doing, I think maybe 1 or 2 days off a week I'd mark off just so I could trade by myself. I wasn't that busy early on to where I'd be booked every single day, so I could just have mornings off to trade. But I opened up everything. You want to come over in the morning, you want to do power hour, if you want to do afternoon. Right here I have 2 available in the afternoon. One's the start of power hour. And again, this is Central Standard Time. So that's the start of power hour. That's the start of after hours. But that's another reason why I've been going live that much is I've been helping out traders doing these one-on-ones for almost 3 years now. Okay, when you start, or when you're using Lightspeed, do you make a trade you're still using? Yes, J-Web. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thomas, can you take a look at ROI for me? Let's see, I want to go long, but only need about 4 cents move if I can get to make it. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get 4 cents, though, like you said. I mean, I think where you'd get 4 cents if you could short it because there's such a good shelf built in. I know you said long, but man, I just don't see any good breakout area. The breakout area is going to be over 50 cents, and shit, by that point, you're going to miss the 4 cents. You know, like, the only thing I would say is maybe over 46 right here for that move to the VWAP and possibly 50. So that would be your only long is over 46 in that little hump right here. And you can see the resistance from before. It's a slow guy. LBPH here, team. Keep your eye on it. Do not forget about LBPH. Still not done. Wow. I forgot too, team. Dex got that donate button. I need to figure out how to get it. Honestly, team, I just from you guys, you can give me an honest answer. Days I just bank. Days I just bank. You guys bank with me. We get like 3 home run type trades. Even just a couple of doubles and whatever. It's just a big day. How many guys are gonna come over here and donate? I just want to know how many would actually come over are gonna actually donate. $5, $1, $10, 50 cents. $20, $50, just asking, just to see if y'all actually would, because if so, I'm getting that damn thing pulled up. Oh man. Craig B, Caveman, Ski, Frontin. What do we donate? This is donated toward me. So like essentially, you know, if you would donate to me. So essentially, if you donate, what you're doing is because I essentially made money for you guys for my alert. We all bank together and say, you know, like all my alerts, hey, blah, 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 blah. And we all bank together because I alerted it and we took my trade. How many of you actually would come over here and give me some of your money, essentially, in the end? You know, would you be, who's going to be a little less greedy, so to speak? You know, I'm like, you know what? I'll give AK a little $5. Now, here's $3, AK. Hey, man, $2.77. I'll give you the end right there. I made $92.77. I'll give you $2.77, making it even $90 for my win. Oh, D Sarley. Oh, this just. Oh, guys, I just brought this up. I just brought this up. It was just random. Don't act like I've been talking about something. This is. I literally just brought that up because I saw Deck had his pulled up. Cousin Greg, yes, you would. J Webb says I'm willing to do 50-50. J Webb. I may try that one day with you, J-Web. I may just try that one day and see how that goes and see if I just don't like that a lot. Cisco lunch money. Love it, love it, love it. So you don't take this personally, but I pay a monthly fee. What Deck does with the money is not my concern. Gotcha. So Thomas says no. That's why I'm just asking to see if you guys would actually donate. Even if, you know, y'all take one of my trades, would you actually go, you know what, we made some money. Thank you, AK. If it wasn't for you, I would not have made that money. Would you actually donate? Pete, Super Sport, 77 says I would. I'm seeing I'm going to donate to a non-deck streamer. Nice. Please do. I drive your cash to you if you if I have to. Okay. J Webb, you surely could. I would say bring me a couple. I'd say stop on the way with that cash and get me a couple of, give me a handle of this and a handle of that, couple of cases of beer, and let's have a good old time. We're gonna throw all that money on a trampoline. We're just gonna jump around after a few shots and 5 beers apiece. That is, see if we don't break a leg or two on all that cash. I'm just kidding. We're not doing. Let's jump on it before we drink, because I do not want to then, have to go help. Throw out. I feel like I'd be drunk at the hospital. I don't want to. I actually don't have insurance, doc. $500 cover it? How much? What do you want? 500? I got 800 on me. 800 is all you're getting, doc. I do not want a bill. Don't send me a bill, doc. I don't have insurance. This is cash. You know you want cash, doc. What do you want? Let's write a check. I'll write you a check. Let's see, Thomas. I am not saying what I'm saying. Say yes, I pay you and him. Yes. And the only 2 I follow. Appreciate it though, Thomas. Though that's nice. I'm not getting a lot of that though, Thomas. I'm not getting a lot of that though, Thomas. So you're not really paying me. You're barely paying me. See, if you press the buttons for me, I would certainly pay Cal. See, I'd donate $1 on it. Ooh, $1. Ivana 1, come on. Is that how cheap you are at the strip club, Ivana? Is that how you are at the strip club, Ivana? You throwing just $1. She comes up and she's clapping them heels. She's clapping her booty cheeks. She's clapping shit she never seen clap before. You just throw down $1. You're like, there you go. One. Don't spin that everywhere, darling. Oh, okay, Thomas. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's that. Well, you're talking about something different, Thomas. I thought you were talking about Tradecaster. I thought you were talking about Tradecaster. So you got to preserve the capital. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good. I like it. I just like making it rain just once. I just make it rain once, Just do it once and get it over with. I'm not a multi-rainer kind of guy. Make it rain once, done with it. I really wouldn't, honestly, no lie. When I get, I guess I'm there now, but when I really get to that level where I'm making like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 days, like that day we did the tournament, I made like $90K in a day. We start having those type days every day. Oh, I'm going with one of those money guns. I'm gonna get one of those money guns, and I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna wait for about it. I'm gonna find the one that because they go the rotation. So I'm gonna have to be there for a minute, and maybe you'll just know right out of the gate. But like there's that one girl that no one goes up and gives her anything. I'm going out with a money gun team, and I'm just gonna go. I'm getting 2 actually, and I'm just gonna go. And nothing but just randomness. Ones in there. There's a few hundreds in there. Ones, 5, 10, 20s, couple hundreds. She's just picking up all kinds of random shit. At the very end, if I could have like a little change machine, a couple of quarters come out. Queenie even comes in, Let's see here, guys. Literally, if you want to show extra. Exactly. You don't have to. That's why I was just asking. No, yeah, don't feel like you have to, team. Exactly. That's why I was just who actually would. Because I wasn't even going to do it. But it's like, okay, if people will do it, maybe I might do it. That's extra change. I'm like you guys. I'm not going to sniff away or snarl. $5. $5. I can give that to someone. Say if it makes me a few $1,000, there we go. Taylor Trader, love it. Let's see, Pete. Would you donate? Let's see, would the donate button go all for you or whatever stream? I think it's in per stream because Deck has his per stream and he's been talking about it, which is so funny. Yeah, buddy. Actually, we had in the streamers text group thingamajigger that we have. Yeah, buddy literally asked about it earlier, and then Deck came back with how to set it up. And so that's why I'm asking about it, because Deck gave us the okay to go ahead and do it, but then secondarily told us or showed us how to set it up. And that's why I was asking you guys, because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that the text was going on earlier. I saw it over in Deck's lobby. I was like, would you guys be down for that? And I'm not, again, like the morning, I'm not trying to get, was asking, I literally was just asking. And you know what? I'll throw it out there. I'll do it. But I think it's going to be per room. So, like, you know, it'll be, if I have mine, J Trades. You know, J Trades, if you go to, like, you know, it has that donate button. It only go, I would imagine. Let's see here, Ivana. Maybe if Deck put Claire on the donate button. Ivana, look at the Deck if you're listening. You know, so funny. All these years, I still know, like, Deck, where did Claire come from? Was it just a name that just popped in your head to begin with? Because I know Taylor Trader's been around for a while. Anyone that's been around for like 2 or 3 years, that name Claire has never changed. It's been Claire from day one. Now, did it just randomly come there and he just had to remember it and keep going over it? Now it's just stuck in his head. Was there a Claire in the past that hurt his heart so badly that now he just has to yell at her? It's like, who is Claire? I want to know. I must know who Claire is. Oh, team, here we go. LBPH, here we go, over 20. We finally are getting over 20. Here we go. Loaded that well ahead of time. Here we go, team LBPH. LBPH here, team. We are going. I'm just going to jump in here for a quick little scalp here. I'm in at 22.34. 22.34. I'll just take some quick profit right there. I just kind of just ran up, team. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take it right here. It's quick little profit. It is what it is. I wanted to see if we get more squeeze right there. I was like, hey, it is what it is for now. It 22 is like 60 something, and it was kind of pulling back, so I just took quick profit. I got in 1,000 shares, just kind of stabbed at it. I made $20 because of the spread. Oh, here we go, team. Could be going up for more. I thought we were going to explode for more. I am chasing because I should have got in on candlestick confirmation. I just figured we'd explode a little bit more there. Great trade if you guys got that explosion. If anyone's already over LBPH, been sitting there waiting for that $20 explosion there. Nice move if you guys caught it. You guys would just keep on coming on in here. Okay, dogs are just coming on and checking in with Dad. Hey, how we doing? I know, I'm almost done. I promise I'm almost done. LBPH is squeezing right here, so I have to alert it real quickly. Hold on. LBPH is squeezing, so hold on, sweetheart. I know, hold on. Over 2270. Let's go back to past chart history here, team. LBPH over 2270. Do y'all see anything? I'm going to put it down here. I don't think I see anything. I have 2 different thinkorswims pulled up today. Of course I do. No. Here. Boom. Go back far. I don't see anything, team. This is at all-time highs. Is this at all-time highs for you guys as well? Yeah, we're at all-time highs right now. This is nice, team. So LBPH, nice move right here. If we can come back, watch for a bounce at 20. Anywhere around 20 to 20, 30, watch for a bounce play. That would be nice as well on LBPH. So LBPH here, over that high of day in 2260, we could easily squeeze. What? You're tickling me, gorgeous. Could easily squeeze to 22 or 2350, team. 2350. LBPH 2350 here. Over high of day. Nice mover. Nice mover. What's up, Dimpy? How's Dimpy doing? By the way, all my comments are for entertainment purposes only. Right? I know. I know. Trust me, guys. I don't take anything you guys say seriously for the most part. Well, you know what I mean. All fun and games over here until we finally play like LBPH. Damn it! I wish I would have seen that breakout. If you guys caught that, good job. Oh, that was a good breakout play right there, team. Beautiful breakout. I would have been long on that candlestick confirmation. That was gorgeous. Gorgeous trade right there. Let's see here. Dekmar. AK has you have to turn on his donate button. Once on, you will all be set. Right. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it on. I've yet to look how to turn it on. I'm not even, like I said, that's why I was just asking you guys. Decca. But yes, we got that. We got that covered, I think. Don't we, Bear Bear? Oh, El Cabell. She will sit here and make out all day. I love her. Bella. Oh, Bear. She says, I'm back. Could you help me? I know. Look, you haven't done this in forever. I love you so much, baby girl. Could you help me to see the order price at the chart TD Ameritrade? What do you mean the order price? What do you mean, boss? What are you looking for right now? Here, I'll pull mine up. I see. I'm almost done, I promise. Okay, Bear? Almost done. So let's go to LBPH. What are you talking about? See the price? So on Thinkorswim, this is what I have on one of my charts. We have level 2. We have down here's the level 2. We have the ladder. We have time and sales. Whoopsies. There we go. Right here, what are we looking for? What are we looking for, Alejo? Could you help me see the order price of the chart right there? Is that what you're looking for, though? Right there, boss? Make sure you have the chart, the thing right here, the chart pulled open. See the chart? See all the gray buttons on the side? Make sure the C or the chart button is clicked on. That makes sense there? Does that make sense? Well, you came in here, gorgeous. Here. I wasn't the one that came in here. You did. Come on. Let's go. Loves her mama. All right, LBPH on high watch it here to the squeeze. I know was going to cut off early, but it's all good. No worries, team. I'm here for LBPH because I want to see the squeeze up a little bit higher. LBPH here, team, over 2270. We are setting up here for this bullish pattern. We're getting closer and closer and tighter and tighter and tighter to the end of this. Watch for this squeeze over high of day up to $23.50, $24 area. So over 2270, we should easily see a squeeze to $23.50, $24. Any stocks you want to break down, team? Any last tickers? Lucky, Alejo, Cousin Greg, Ivana, Dimpy, Pete SS, Tay, anything, Thomas, Cal, J-Web, PP, anything Cisco, Frontin, Ski, Caveman, Craig B, Hoops to Trade, RJ Rocker, Cherry, Yusuf, Schwitzy. Anything here, team? I'm going to try to get this one little squeeze here. I'm going to try to get couple $100 here out of LBPH if we can get this squeeze up to new high of day. This is what I'm looking for. A squeeze to go long up to new high of day. Off this morning, Dimpy. Off this morning, Dimpy. Took this morning off. Took this morning off from doing like morning voice alerts and trading. You know I can't leave this alone. I just love it too much. I love you guys too much. Love you guys too much. Watching for the squeeze right here. Hey now. Yo, stop. We're waiting. Let's see Cisco, not Cisco. See what the jobs is. Let's see. Hold on. See, I'm trying to get the trade in, so it's hard for me to look at other tickers. I'll barely look at them quickly, very quickly. I want to short alt. Under low of day, under the double bottom boss. I wouldn't short it till under that double bottom. That's clear as day. So under the double bottom is where I would go for the short. You know, all that support under 1060 right there. 1060, 1065. That's where I look to go short. Candlestick confirmed. By the drop today on the SPY, is there possible pullback? On the SPY, see, by the J, let's see here. By the drop today on the SPY, is this the possible pullback? Not in my opinion. We've got to crack back under 467, 50, 468, somewhere in there. Where is it at? Yeah, 467-ish area, 468. SPY. That's when the real pullback, in my opinion, will come in. That's where the real pullback will come in my opinion. Good job, Myron. Yeah, that's definitely it. That 60 cent area. All that support there. Once that cracks, you get candlestick confirm. I'd imagine you dump away. Say, yes, LBPH looking to go long here for the squeeze. LBPH, your team, looking to go long with the squeeze. Already got the SPY pulled up right here. Looking for more pullback. If you are in on the SPY, under 472, watch for overall pullback to 471.75, 471.60, 471.50-ish area. That's your kind of overall. Here we go, and we're looking to get it. Looking to get it right here, team. Thomas, Cisco, Myron, Dimpy, Flunky, Alejo. Got it. We get it. We got it good. We're watching here for a squeeze here on LBPH. Watching for a squeeze here over 2270. We're looking like it could come any minute here, team. Just toying with emotions. Pulling at the heartstrings. Pulling at the heartstrings. Give it to us, LBPH. Come on, LB. Come on, LB. I'm going 500 shares, team. I'm going to go 500 shares for that quick little stab. Felt more, confident. It wasn't lunch hours. Early in the day, I'd go with 1,000 shares easily on this. Come on. Squeeze or sneeze coming up soon here on LBPH team. Last stock for me to look at for the day, and I'm calling it. Oh, come on already. It's like, and you wanted to leave, didn't you, Mr. Sun? You're not going to leave now, Mr. Sir. Yeah, good eye there, Schwitzy with the 13. Yeah, good eye there, Schwitzy with that 13 EMA. You can see the price of it too now that I got it back up on the board there is right around 470, 150. Come on! Spy, here you go, team. Spy, here you go. Texas, so we had some fun. NVDA, watch for a pullback under 480 here, team. Watch for a pullback under 480 here, team. Come on, LBPH, give me that squeezy. Oh, Ryan, no, going in long, Ryan. Ryan looking to go in long, boss. Looking to go in long for the squeeze a new high of day. Meta's going down, team. Tesla, look under 247. Tesla could go down some more as well. No, but I've been alerting, LBPH was alerting the $20 squeeze for the longest time, and I missed it. I did take some small profit up top, 20 bucks. Nothing. I got literally just like, oh, crap. Wow, I missed this play. But this is the one I've been alerting for a while, over $20 for that squeeze. And I missed it. So now I'm looking over new high of day for the next leg up to 23.50, 24. And it's any minute now it's going to squeeze, team. Any minute now, LBPH is going to go on a rip. So you gotta just joined. Gotcha, Ryan. Where you been, baby boy? I've been scarfing down some white powdered donuts, eating some mahi at the beach. Oh, wow. Of course, food comes right to my mind. Thomas, you think Spicy's 471? Under pre-market lows, it will. It's gonna be hard to get through pre-market lows, but boy, if it does, it definitely will see 471. It definitely will see 471 under pre-market lows. All right, team, we good? I'm about to call it a day. I'm about to be done waiting for LBPH. There's always tomorrow. I was literally giving it through Thunderstruck right here, which is like a 4 or 5 minute freaking minute song. Literally almost 5 minute long song. Literally, I was giving this. We're already 4 minutes in on this song. It's like as soon as I get done going live, it's going to squeeze on me. Come on, baby. Squeeze real quickly. Right here at the end of the song. Do it. You're thunderstruck. Alright, team. I tried. Alright, I'm going to be, like I said, stepping away from the mic for the rest of the day. If there's anything you guys need, put it in chat. I'll be around for the next 5-10 minutes until I step out for the day. I will be back here tomorrow morning. Morning voice alerts. Get to rocking and rolling again tomorrow. If you need any help moving into the opening bell on what to trade, levels, etc. I've been doing these morning voice alerts since August. I've done the trade every alert challenge along with them, or has only helped me become a better trader. And so these alerts are getting better and better and better and better and better. You're getting small cap, you're getting large cap. Not only levels that you're going to trade and you can look at for the opening bell, but they usually, and I'm trying to do my best to find high and low of day. So what's that mean? You can use them all the way to power hour. $30 a month. That comes out to $1 a day. That is pretty damn cheap, if you ask me. And I've got a lot of traders on the very first day, which I love, and I need to get a testimonial done of how many traders have banked hundreds of dollars on the very first day taking those alerts. Of course, even Ivana is one of my prime students taking those, or whatever you want to call them, proteges, taking those alerts. And he was up like 10K in the first week or two. So team, if you need any help at all, I'm always here for you. There's the morning voice alerts. And here's also my last day that I'll keep going of the sale. So the last time that you'll see those rates from me to do one-on-ones. I've been doing those one-on-ones for almost 3 years now, and I love helping you guys out. I remember what you trade. I want to know what you're trading. Again, hone in on it, so that way I'm like, hey, let's stop doing this. Let's start doing this. You can trade live with me, etc. Team. Here we go, LBPH. Give it to me. Give it to me, LBs. Come on, LBs. Come on, LBs. Come on, LBs. Give it to me. Come on, LBGs. Come on, LBGs. LBGs here, team. I'm waiting for it. I'm still not in yet. I'm still waiting to get in here. Come on, LBGs. LBJs. Don't do it to me like that. Come on here. Still waiting on candlestick confirmation. Haven't just got in yet. This could be the pop, and that's why we could get a crazy reversal from it. So this is either going to squeeze now. So if I see over 23 is my point. What I typically do is wait for this to pop up. The high there was 22.94. And so I know now over 22.94 is the go-to. It is going to squeeze like Banana Joe's. This could be that squeeze flag that we've been talking about, that we're in that beautiful flag setup. But a lot of time in those flag setups, and that's why I'm scared to go long and short way more often, is because we get fake out breakouts. How many times do you say fake out breakout in chat versus fake out short, or whatever the hell the opposite would be? So that's where I know now I'm not going to get fake out breakout if I get in over 23, essentially. Let's see, you have a place I can hit you up. Let's see here. Ryan, yeah, so the one-on-ones, if you want a freebie, is that what you're talking about, Ryan? I haven't given those out yet, boss, because I booked up all through January, and I'm trying to get my calendar in order for January, essentially, and I'm going to do that this week. So this week I'm trying to get my calendar in order so that way I can actually get you guys scheduled up and planned. And then a lot of the, like, I've got like 3 or 4 freebies that I got to give out, at least 3 or 4. Oh, team, we just spiked the new high of day as well. Spiked the new high of day. That's going to be the squeeze, in my opinion. This is your squeeze, and this isn't what I really was hoping for. And I wish I would have got in, honestly, and still made some profit there. But we're just not getting that much of a pop right now, team. So if you did, and you wanted that squeeze in the breakout, know that right now you've got to maintain 22.35. 22.35 has got to hold, or this will pull back some more. This isn't what you want. Thomas did not. Took off this morning. Did not, Thomas. All right, team, I am out. See you guys back here on, here goes, here, finally slowly going. It's a small, slow little guy. So this is what I was looking for, anyone in the chat for your breakout. This is exactly what you're looking for right here. For your pop up to 23.50, possibly 24. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning, team. I'm getting out, got stuff to do this afternoon. Hope you guys have a great, safe, blessed, food-filled rest of your day. Hopefully you had a great new year. Tomorrow morning, the morning voice alerts start back up. Me trading at the opening bell again, rocking and rolling. So I hope to see you guys back in the morning. My lobby and my morning voice alerts will be out about 45 minutes before the opening bell. So look for my lobby to go live about 45 minutes before the opening bell. And secondarily, I will start commentary about 10 minutes before the opening bell, so you guys are ready and know exactly what to be trading at the opening bell tomorrow. See you guys back here. There you go. LBPH, like I talked about, team. There's your squeeze and breakout. See you back here tomorrow morning, team. 3, 2, 1. And now this may spike. Small cap plays actually tomorrow now, which is really nice because of Greg and other traders. Bang on my voice. See you back here tomorrow, team.
Just hit the pedal. If things go wrong, it's just incidental. My bad, never got the memo that you never have fun while you're in the limo. Yeah, you wanna ride in 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on reasons, yeah. Body on my, losing all my